Hello everybody and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a fresh game of baseball. Today we have a preparatory series for you as we get ready for the second leg of off-season content here on the channel. I have my notebook of notes, I have my bag of games, and I'm going to explain what we're doing. We are going to be doing a shortened season of MLB in a game that is to be determined in this very video. I like random rosters. I like fantasy drafts. I enjoy doing that. I've done it for several seasons with football. I'm doing it currently with the NBA where we're just watching it and having a good time. I want to do it in baseball. Whether I'm going to play it or watch it still is to be determined, but we're going to try and make sure that we have the best game for both possibilities as we work through our requirements for this series. So to start off is what is the series? It's just a randomized roster. We're going to take a year of baseball. We're going to have like the base rosters. We're going to tweak them a little bit to fit what we need them to. And we're going to run a 3-inning entire season, shortened season for the number of days that we have. We have 110 days. That does not include this video here. 110 days to work with before we jump into our next season inside of MLB The Show, which will start with the spring training right around, I believe it's February 24th, something like that. And then we'll jump into MLB The Show 25, day and date, like we have. We'll have off-day content, all that sort of stuff. Now, the easy question would be is, Sean, why aren't you using MLB The Show 24? Well, I'll show you why we're not using MLB The Show 24. It's because it doesn't have the options that we're actually looking for. It does have a fantasy draft, but we aren't able to shorten the games to a specific number of innings, like 3, and we aren't able to shorten the season any lower than 162 games. Now, there was a mode in previous MLB The Show games called Season Mode, which did allow you to do that, so we'll have to use some older MLB The Show games if we want to use that series for the season. Ideally for me, because I play the show so much, I kind of want to use something different just to have a bit of a fresher feel to it, but if it's the series that works best or the game that works best, then so be it. So after determining that MLB The Show 24 wouldn't work, which I've known for a while, I did it last year, we used MLB The Show 17, didn't do that quite the way that I wanted to. I think it's a good concept, I just didn't execute it the way that I should have. I went to the internet, and I looked up every simulation baseball franchise that I could think of, and I went out and I picked up the highest rated version of all of those. I got a little tricky with it. We have both AAA and MVP baseball represented. We have both 989's MLB game and the show represented. So I got a little funky, a little fun with it. And there is one specific asterisk two specific asterisks that I want to point out. You might think that, Sean, you are missing Inside Pitch 2003. No, I'm not. I own not one, but 2 copies of this game, but because my Xbox is being such a huge pain in the butt, it doesn't read either disc. One of these was purchased from Pink Gorilla Games. They always work. One of them was a brand new, never before opened copy. There's no way that wouldn't work. Neither of them worked. So, sorry, Inside Pitch 2003, you're out. The second little asterisk here is technically All-Star Baseball 2000 for the Nintendo 64 is the highest rated All-Star Baseball game. However, the N64 is really hard to find games for, and I really doubted that it was going to be a game that was going to work for what we needed. So I didn't want to put in too much extra effort. I wanted to just find what I could find. If I couldn't find any of these games on the shelf the one day I looked, it was going to be out. So with that being said, let me introduce the bag of games, the literal bag of games. We have, I'll just pull off the pile here because I don't know exactly what order they're in, but I need my notes. We have Triple Play 2000. This was the highest rated one, 87% on GameRankings.com. So we have a PlayStation 1 game. I don't think this is going to work, but this was easier to find than the N64 game. We also have, there was a tie for the MLB games. MLB 2000 and MLB 2006 were both tied at an 81 on, I believe that was on Metacritic. So I went ahead and grabbed the 2000 version from 989 Studios and the '06 version, which is in here as well. Mercifully, for me specifically, these games only cost about $32 total to get, thanks to the deals at Entertain Mart, so it wasn't too expensive, which is a positive. Next up, We have MLB. Yeah, we have MLB 2K5 powered by ESPN, which I always want to call ESPN, MLB, whatever. It doesn't matter. We have played this game before. I like the way it works. This would be the most fun version of the game to do because we can turn on cheat codes. The problem is that the cheat codes only work for the user team. They aren't like universally applied. But this would be like we're going to play like a really silly version of it. I do like this game, but I don't know that it works for what we need, and we'll find out today. The other interesting thing about this is this was the highest rated version at 82, and they really fell off a cliff toward the end of it. I thought some of the later versions might actually work or would have higher ratings, but this one I was surprised to see was the highest rated version of the 2K sports franchise. Here is the MLB 06 or MLB 2006, not to be confused with MLB 06 the show. There's a weird problem with the older sports games, even the baseball games, where they are numbered for the year following. Even though it's for 2005, it's labeled as 2006 for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. They have corrected it with MLB the show. It's like it's totally fine, but there is a weird thing where there's MLB 2006 and then MLB 06 the show, so it's very weird. But this was the highest rated, tied with that MLB 2000. We also have, this was the other one that I forgot to mention, but this is World Series Baseball 2K3. It's going to be the same as 2K5, but I thought it'd be fun to get a little cheeky with it and have some fun with it and see what this game has to offer. This one was rated as an 87 overall. So that was kind of interesting. Next up, we have All-Star Baseball 2003. I have used All-Star Baseball 2005. No, I haven't. I don't think I have. I think I recorded a video. Oh, you know what it was? I was going to record a video in it, but then that was when I discovered my Xbox didn't work. That was what happened. So I went out and found the highest rated All-Star Baseball asterisk. I forgot to write it down, which was weird. But this one, I believe, was actually technically the second highest rated. But like I mentioned with the 64, this was going to be easier to find. So All-Star Baseball 2003. We also have High Heat Baseball 2003. I have the 2004 version. I was thinking I was just going to have to go buy the PS2 version of it. But this one actually is rated higher. It is rated at a... No, that's not right. I almost read the wrong one. Where'd it go? High Heat. Most of them are in alphabetical order except for High Heat. High Heat Baseball 2003 was an 84 on Metacritic. I have the 2004 version, but this one was the higher version, which was, I guess, a little bit of a surprise, but maybe not much of a surprise. What is truly the surprise is the highest rated MVP game. This is MVP 2004. You might think with how well regarded MVP 2005 is that is in fact the highest rated version of the game or of the series. No, it's this. It's MVP Baseball 2004, which topped out at a 90 on Metacritic. And the only game that actually topped out higher was not in my bag of games because I already owned it. It's the 91 rated MLB 10 the show. So we have two like really good competitors there at the end. There you have your competitors. 9 games. I bought 8 of them for $32. I had one because I've been using it for the last couple of years during the spring training version. They are going to duke it out to figure out which one works best for the series that I would like to produce here in the second leg of the off season. The next step is figuring out what exactly qualifies a game to work for the series that I want to produce. I have a few things here that we need to have, and then a couple of things that I'm kind of just hoping that we have to make it a little bit more interesting. And this might swing a game in or out of contention depending on what it has. The first thing that it has to have, we have to be able to do a fantasy draft. If you can't do a fantasy draft, there's no point in it. That's the whole point of the series. That if you're done there, you're gone. Number 2, we need to be able to tweak the number of games played. We can work with the numbers, and maybe if there's 2 that kind of work but don't work for whatever reason, maybe we split it into 2 seasons. We can get creative with it and have some fun. And you can always leave comments down in the comment section below if there was something you saw that you thought was interesting. But we need to be able to truncate that number of games below 110. Ideally, right around 100, somewhere in there. That way we have room for like a home run derby, all-star game, playoffs, that sort of scenario. We also need to be able to tinker with the number of innings. I want 3-inning games. I like that it's just we're going to take a game and we're going to chop it into a third and we're going to present that to you. Can you watch the games is the next one. ideally I'd like to kind of just commentate this, but I also kind of want to play it depending on which game which game works. I think it's going to be kind of tricky for me to play it because if you watch the games that I do during the regular season, the biggest problem that I run into is the fact that when they bring in pitcher after pitcher after pitcher after pitcher, I really struggle with that. If I had to face one pitcher every single inning, I think I'd lose, and that's in the back of my head going through this. I think I'd want to just commentate it. That's typically what Random Rosters is me commentating over the games, but I also just want to follow one team. So I'd like to be able to watch the games and not have to participate in them. I also would like to watch the opposing or like the non-user controlled games, especially for the playoffs, like the ALCS, NLCS, and the World Series, stuff like that. And then we also have to figure out how watchable the games are. Even watching MLB The Show 24 was a little bit tricky because up in the right-hand corner of a typical game that you play, you have where the runners are on base. And MLB The Show 24, some of the camera work is a little tricky to tell where players are in the base paths and figuring all that stuff out. So hopefully if the game is watchable, how followable is it, that can knock a game out if it's applicable. Every game should have a player editor, but we do need to double check that just to make sure. And then one last little thing that I was thinking about as I was writing out these notes is, can't we get a balanced schedule? What I like about the MLB now is that we face every single team every single year. I do not need to play 30 games against the Astros. I just don't. I understand that people want that for some godforsaken reason. I don't understand why you would want that. But I don't need to play the Houston Astros that many times or the Athletics that many times. Depending on which game we get, we actually might not even have the Astros in the division, so that could be kind of interesting as well. If you could tinker with that, that would be kind of interesting. That way it would at least match up with what we have now. But that's the last little thing. That one is the least, my least concerned piece is balanced schedule. Now that we know what we're looking for, let's jump in and check out some of the games. First up, you know what we'll do? We'll go in chronological order. So we will start with, I guess we have to go chronological and then we have to go alphabetical. So we'll start with MLB 2000 on the PlayStation 1. Before we even jump in to MLB 2000, we have this cool 3 Extreme ad which has the word fat with PH. So there you go. That's how cool I guess 1999 was? What is this? Yeah, 1999, I guess? Yep, 99, Sony. Let's pop this in our PS2. This will be the console, I probably have mentioned it, but we'll be using a lot of the PS2, with the exception of the lone PS3 game. And if the games don't work, then they don't work. So, won't read or whatever. Ooh. We have you think this will still work? So visit us online, 989 Sports. Thank you for purchasing this 989 Studios product. Which games do you own? Cool Borders, Jet Moto, MLB, NBA Shootout, NCAA Game Breaker, NFL Game Day. Oh, I need to make sure that I have room on a memory card. That's going to be one little thing for the PS1 stuff. I don't think we'll use the PS1, but just in case. I got to make sure that I have a memory card spot for it. Oh, there's that beautiful sound. Pretty quiet, though. We have another shot with triple play, don't worry. I guess we can... 989 Sports. Oh, yes. I forgot. Yes, we get to watch all the intro movies. Let's go! My Cal Ripken Jr.? There's Atlanta. Wait, what?
What a shot. Breaks for second. Just in time.
Oh, Griffey. Let's go. Oh. That was a hard slide into second. We'll have to rank all of these intros. This one wasn't terrible. And the fireworks. Fireworks are definitely positive. Or definite positive. Ooh, look at that. That is 1999. That's 99. Okay. Oh, you know what? I actually found that I have like 2 other PlayStation 2 controllers. I need to stop using this blue one. because it has stick drift. Copyright 1999. Okay. So we know what we're looking for. Select game. Okay, so we have Home Run Derby, Exhibition All-Star Game, Season. Do a season. Oh, you could actually just do Manager mode. Who's that, I wonder? One player season. We will select the Mariners. They were 76 and 85. Gross. Login user. Oh, back. Assign user. Select. Batting cursor on, season length. Oh, that's okay. So this one's like kind of already not going to work. I like that you can change, but you have 14, 29, or 162. What? Oh, also that's really weird. Okay, so the batting cursor on is up and down. So it's on, off, season length. What the heck? Okay, so this one's already not going to work. Oh, you could do realignment. Now, do you have to do... Oh, you do random? What's... Oh, that's... Oh, that kind of sucks. So it's still stuck with the... And this is the problem that we're going to run into with anything before they moved Houston to the AL West, is for whatever reason, the games don't allow you to move one team out of the Central and even it out to, like, straight fives. We can go to the default. That's fine. Custom. Oh. Yeah, and only 4. That's really dumb. Really dumb. Okay. We'll lose all team placement. That's fine. Custom, random. Done. Triangle. General manager. Trade players, free agency, farm system, trade updates, lineup. Options. Player 1 level, veteran, bat cursor, alternate uniforms, both, sure. CPU trading, innings, okay, that's good. 3, oh, the DH, we should be able to, I gotta make sure that the DH can turn on, that's the thing I forgot about. Auto fielding, sliding, lead off, fielding aid, time of day, errors, injuries, wind, radar gun, call text, batting cam, fielding, crowd volume. This game actually surprisingly capable, except for the fact that it's a 29-game, 3-inning season. Okay. So this one kind of unexpected, or I guess expectedly, kind of faltered real early. If you're curious, the general manager is like, it's just cut like that. So I guess you'd go there. Mets, Phillies, Cubs, Reds, Astros. Oh. Expos? Wait. 29? Do you play every team? No, that's not. There's no way. Mets, Phillies, Cubs, Red, Astros, Brewers, Pirates, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Rockies, Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees, Devil Rays, Blue Jays, White Sox, Tigers, Royals, Twins, Angels, Athletics, Rangers, Braves, Marlins, Expos. So a 29-game season would just be one team every time. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that. I just wish that wish you could do the random rosters. This one was actually, what's manager mode? That's fine. Great. Adding cursor on, season link 29. General manager options, realignment. Farm system, trade updates. So unsurprisingly, MLB 2000 doesn't work, but it's a lot closer than you might think. It's just missing a fantasy draft, which kind of crushes its dreams immediately. And then you would need more than just 29 games. Though I do like that when you put it at 29 games, it's just one battle with every single team. I don't know why I couldn't say that, because that would make more sense. You could do a home and away with every single team if you just bumped it to a 58, which could be equally as interesting. So Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Not surprising, but it's a lot closer than you might think. Because we had 2 games that have the same year, we had to go alphabetical. So we have MLB 2000. Next, we will move on to Triple Play 2000 featuring Sammy Sosa on the cover. So here he is in all his glory, slamming Sammy Sosa, who would be on the cover of High Heat Baseball 2001, which is a game that we took a look at. Oh, look at that. No one remembers who had the most bunts in a season. Cyber Sammy. Interesting. They did spell it C-Y-B-E-R, which I thought was interesting. Like S-Y-B-E-R. Because, you know, it's 1999. Oh, what the heck? Why did that close the thing? Well, if this disc didn't work before, it might not work now. Yeah, no one remembers the bunts. Also available from EA Sports, NHL 99. Improved, easier passing. Something about this instruction manual feels like it's just like wet. Doesn't. Oh, I forgot. I didn't leave the thing on. I forgot. PS2, Xbox. For whatever reason, it takes a little bit to get the... Oh, I didn't realize how stylized the cover was. Interesting. Kind of cool. Come on. Give us that sweet sound. There it is. I turned up the volume still real quiet. You know what? We had 2 shots at it and I faltered both times. I apologize. Okay.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I can't believe they've been using that for like 30 years. Whoa. Why'd it get so scary? I've got a fastball you can only hear. Oh, there's Griffey. Let's go. I can hit what can't be seen. I can pitch fire that can't be extinguished. Oh man, this is gonna get so exciting. Oh god. Oh god. Someone discovered like the fisheye lens. There it is. Oh, I thought the game broke. Triple Play 2000. That is not what the logo looks like at all on the cover, which is odd. So this was the highest rated Triple Play game, as I already said. So there you go. That fun fact again. Why is this game like... Oh, no, it kind of bleeds over. Okay, so what do we have here? We have season playoffs, team management. Let's check the season. Difficulty, rookie, pro all-star, okay. Draft. Okay, that would count. All right. We're kind of into like a good spot here. 3, you can only do odd numbers. That's fine. You can even tinker with the playoff length. Well, I wish you could, yeah, 3-3-5. Yeah, division championships here. Okay. So with that, 162, 60, or 30. Ooh. I guess if you could find the right combination, like I mentioned earlier in the intro, hopefully I didn't edit that out, but like there is a potential where you could look at a couple of different seasons. Kind of go there. Because 60 would still leave you like 50. 30 would leave you like 80, which is kind of a problem. Okay, so it's not a great selection there. But it has the drafts, tinkering with the innings. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just take a look at it. Yankees. Oh, the Texas Rangers is interesting. 76, 85. User-owned teams. Oh, you must draft two draft. Oh, you don't even have to pick a team. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't let you. Okay. I thought I'd found a random 98 season CPU finish. Okay. So then what? We fantasy? Would you like to draft manually? Oh, you know what I don't know is this, I think yellow is select? No. Oh boy. I don't, oh god. Oh man. I forgot how slow PS1 drafts are. But that's okay, because we can cut. Draft complete. Okay. Oh, you can reset. That's the worst thing. CPU finish. Draft review. Accept. Start. Okay. Starting draft rosters. Standings. Team management. MLB news. League leaders. Statistics. Where's the Mariners? Mariners at Yankees. Mariners at Yankees. Mariners at Twins. Where's like a sim all? Do we go back? Standings, team management. So this game, I guess, would technically have everything? Well, actually, no. Okay, so then I guess you would go back to, what, the 5th? Then you'd go Mariners at Yankees. CPU versus CPU. Play ball. Game options. Statistics. Huh. Both of these PS1 versions are a lot closer to being competitive than the other one. Than you would have anticipated. I think the other one, MLB 2000, didn't have the fantasy draft. I guess I should probably be taking notes on this. That would probably be helpful.
Hi, and welcome to Triple Play Baseball. This
Hello.
is Jim Houston with Buck Martinez. Should be a great night
Oh
for a
man,
ball game.
look at these
Tonight's
PS1
game features the
graphics.
New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners.
Seattle
Let's take a look
Mariners.
at tonight's starting pitcher. On the mound, Chan-Ho Park.
Now, here's a guy that relies an awful lot on power.
All right, the pitcher's ready. Let's see a hitter.
Okay, so you got the do up. Interesting. Oh, Nomar Garcia Parra.
Leading off for the Seattle Mariners, Carlos Baerga.
Oh, cracked it.
Drive to right field. Oh, got him.
Wow, this is not bad.
Nobody on. Next up, Nomar Garcia Parra.
Garcia Parra. Am I saying it wrong? Is it them or me?
Foul.
Oh, it does have that weird delay.
1.
Oh, ripped it down the third base line. That's a single. Oh, okay. Thought about a double. I like that we have the base running up there.
By Garcia Parra.
Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. They got him.
Batter Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, I don't know why he's number 26, but okay. Crack.
Way down the
Go,
left
baby, go.
side.
Go, baby, go. Just kidding. It's... Oh, that's an interesting display.
The outfield turned into a can of corn. No
Boy, these
problem.
at-bats real
Derek
quick.
Lee.
They don't have time for your garbage.
There's the pickoff throw.
That looked out to me, but okay. Fast change, slider, and a curve.
He's going over to first again.
How would you get out on that? Both of those looked like they were not good.
Apparently, he just doesn't want to throw the ball to the plate.
Oh man, the commentators make fun of him? That's pretty good. Derek Lee.
Ground ball.
A little
taken
ground
left.
ball past the shortstop.
Safe at second. Nice hit.
Todd Helton.
Next batter, Todd Helton.
Ooh. That might be the first taken pitch we have seen in this entire game.
Swoosh.
That did not look
Strikes
good.
on him.
Ooh, fouled off the first base line. Okay, that was weird. Oh. Hard to tell. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's going to stay in the yard. So a couple decent cracks of the bat.
Undeceived. Dead even in the first.
I'm curious to see if the Yankees are as aggressive with their at-bats. Because the Mariners took like 2 pitches.
Change up outside.
I don't know that we even saw like a single ball thrown by the Yankees pitcher. Okay. So not really. Ooh, missed the dive. Bad angle there. It's going to get into center.
To the second baseman.
Okay, that seemed aggressive.
He's got himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you
Jose
what,
Valentin.
that was a pretty nice piece of hitting right there.
Oh, way behind on that
Okay.
one.
That was in the glove. Now, I don't love this camera angle.
Pick off play first base.
Wonder if you can fix that. Box seat cam, ground level cam, aerial cam.
If you are seated in section 25, row 17, seat 12, you are
What?
the lucky winner of a prize bonanza,
Help.
courtesy of Extreme.
I don't. What's happening? Oh God, I should have done this.
Your attention.
Oh, I did instant replay. Okay, gotcha. Oh, so they just don't have anything behind the pitcher. Interesting.
Your attention.
I guess the aerial.
Owner
Yeah.
of a California vehicle license. Live to serve. Please return to your vehicle.
They get to see my. They get to see the tinkering with the menus in the background.
One ball,
I
one
don't love
strike.
this camera angle, but it's fine. It's fine for what it is.
Another try, but nothing doing.
Boy, they really like throwing over to first.
Two balls and one strike.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Foul ball.
It has that weird thing of like a slight delay. That's so. Just looks bad. Oh God, that might be gone.
Ball straight
Oh
down
no,
the
never
left
mind.
side.
Just kidding. What are the sound effects? What? That doesn't make any sense. That's very weird.
Centangelo.
All right, so that's 1 down for the Yankees. I don't know why it said 2-3 right there, but
Oh, Mundesi.
whatever. There's some weird sound effects.
No
Was not
chance of
expecting him.
catching that one. 0-1. Fastball high and away. Throw over to first. He wants to keep that runner
Still
close.
safe. Okay. Probably just the way that that baseball was played at the time, but it's a little weird. The second
Center field.
baseman for the Mariners does not look good. He has dove at 2 balls, dived at 2 balls, and missed both of them horribly. Bad angles.
What a catch by Garcia Pera. Next batter, Andres Galarraga. Just foul.
So a foul ball with 2 outs.
0-1. He'll try and get him off first.
Oh wow, they got him out. What
Picked
the
him
heck?
off.
So he got picked off.
At the top of the second, it's 0-0. First up for the Mariners, Gerald Williams.
That one got smacked, but it's coming in.
Fly ball to right field.
I like that the CPU knows exactly where it's going.
Great catch by Mundesi. One out,
So
no
not a
out.
whole lot going on as far as the
Up
lineup
next,
is
Bill
concerned.
Mueller.
Or as the offense is concerned, I guess. This would be a thing where you'd want to make sure that your top 4 hitters are really good.
Hey,
I think that would
thank
be
you
in.
very
I would think
much.
that would be the case in a lot of baseball, but I think in this, like specifically, where those are probably going to be your only batters to get multiple at-bats. Booted it a little bit.
Throw to first. Got him.
This game's surprisingly
He
arcadey.
stayed down on that ground ball very well.
I didn't even take a look and see if you could watch games in MLB 2000, but it not having a fantasy draft kind of knocked it out anyway. This one's only flaw is the number of games.
2 strikes on him.
Boy, oh boy.
Strike 3. Take a seat.
He had him guessing the whole at bat. That catcher really mixed up his pitch as well.
Dead even in the second. And now a word from our sponsor, Piano of the Month Club. Only 31 days to all 88 keys. Join Piano of the Month Club today.
Okay, I kind of like the word from our sponsor. That's pretty fun.
Sharply fouled away.
They fouled away.
The score is tied at 0.
Ball.
Balls and 1
Interesting. Looked like a strike to me. We don't have a zone here.
Oh, way behind on that one. Counts even. 2-2.
Ooh,
Fastball up and in.
really?
Chin music.
Who's this commentator? What?
Ground ball down.
Ground ball to third base. What happened there? Why was he not on first base?
There's a base hit.
All that was a bouncing ball, but nobody could make a play on it.
I can't believe they didn't get that. Are you kidding me?
A situation where they'll start that runner at first base.
He fouled
Team
it
rosters
off.
are team rosters in Triple Play 2000 are determined by actual Major League Baseball rosters as of January 15th, 1999. Well, that one got crushed.
Fly ball to center field.
Oh, but it looks like it's going to stay on the warning track.
A great catch by Junior.
Oh, King Griffey Jr. I don't see who the... Let's see who the commentator is. We're not getting a lot of action here. We're in the bottom of the second.
Didn't find the plate. Ball.
There's a
Slider
strike.
broke down the middle.
1-1, 1 on. 1 out here. Bottom 2. Yankees, Mariners. Leading off this season. Looking at the Mariners 2025 schedule. Kind of already worried that they close it with the Dodgers.
Line drive
This is
to
a
right field.
liner into right field. They're going to fire it over to third. Good arm there.
Nice hit by Beltray.
Oh, Beltray. Interesting.
Ron Gant. Goes
Oh,
for the
that
pitch
one
down
got
right
smacked. Looked like it was maybe off the end of the bat. Should be a nice, easy grab in right field. Fired in.
He ran underneath that fly ball and turned it into an easy out.
Jason Varitek now to the plate.
Jason Varitek. Pickoff attempt at second base. Another throw to second.
Okay.
Oh, he hit that hard. It's
One
a
got
laser beam.
crushed. Oh wow, that was out of the ballpark. 420, a 420 blast. That is some 2-out damage. That is unfortunate.
Boy, managers love it when their hitters take advantage of a pitcher's mistakes.
Nice
Chopped up the
foul.
first base line. We'll do it again. 0-1. That's a strike on the inside. Just like that, it's 3-0. That is a strike out.
Strikes him out swinging.
That'll end the inning, but not before some damage is done.
Fires the side.
3-0 Yankees over the Mariners. There's a nice liner into left center field. See if they try to stretch it to a double. They will. Boy, that was barely a double. What the heck?
He really got it
Game
off
feels
the wood on that
slightly
ball.
more
That was a good
arcadey than I was
double.
anticipating. Carlos Ballaraga. Berga. Bagra? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's going to be out number 1, right on the foul line.
By Veritek.
Omar Garcia-Parra, 1 for 1 today. Ooh, foul ball. Foul.
Pick up play at second.
I don't know how these are safe. Like, there is such a delay with anyone that they've thrown to on the base.
He'll try second again. They're just going to have a nice little game of catch here, I suppose.
I do like when they throw over like more than twice. The commentator makes fun of them. I do enjoy that. Ooh, strike. 0-2 here, 1 out. Runner in scoring position. 1 Yankees blast, and
They're just going to have a nice little game of catch here, I guess.
yes, roast him. Get him. Okay, that's like 5, dude. What are we doing? There is a good rhythm and a good pace to this. Okay, I hate this aspect, though. You have the batter 0-2. You, like, that run doesn't matter. Who cares? And you got strike 3. King Griffey's 0 for 1 today. I do like that Griffey, I think, yeah, maybe Griffey, yeah, I think Griffey's in the 3 spot. Oh, okay. That's why he's a professional baseball player and I am not. Crack it. Oh. I think that'll do it. Darn. So the Yankees pick up a victory, 3-0. They knock out 5 hits. The Mariners get 3, but they're not able to push anything across, which is unfortunate, because it was 1 bad pitch. I don't know what is happening in the center there at the pitcher's mound. Looks really weird.
The New York Yankees 3, Seattle 0. I'm Jim Houston for Buck Martinez. See you next time on EA Sports Triple Play Baseball.
Triple Play Baseball. Okay. So that would do it. That was a pretty short game. It was under 20 minutes, I think. Which is kind of, there's a good pace to it. I'd be okay if it was like closer to 30, but I think that's kind of what you're looking for as far as they're still going. All right. What is going on? Okay. I think. All right. All right. Triple Play 2000. It kind of works. I'm gonna write down. Because I meant to jot a note down for. I needed to realize that I should have been jotting notes down. But we can write down that the only negative for Triple Play 2000 is the game number of games is odd. It was oh my gosh, a Boston Red Sox. Okay, so you go done. Okay. Oh, and that doesn't even do anything else. Okay, so then the question would be, what can you do with the CPU games? That's the only other thing I want to look at. You just change it. Okay, and then you would jump in and go CPU. Wow. Okay, that is shocking. I cannot believe how well this game works. The number of games is odd. I think we had, it was 162, 60. I guess I can just back out because I don't need this. Quit game mode. Yes. Oops. 15, 30, 60, 30, 15. Okay. Otherwise, it has everything else that we're looking for. Fantasy draft. We can change the number of games and the innings. You can also mess with the playoff length, which I think would be something that we would look at, but isn't super important. We can watch the games. They're pretty watchable. It helps having that thing up in the top right-hand corner. Player editor, I guess, would be the one thing that, because we're this far into it, we could go trades, create players, lineup, defense, create players. Would this, is this going to be the derailing? Is this the derailing? Okay, so you can do that. Cancel. Create players, edit players. There it is. No. Because there's no one there. Oh. Okay. Oh, no way. Create players, sign free agents, lineup. Pitching rotation. We can poke around a little bit. We'll just, I guess I could have just used the Yankees. Tim Belcher. Player info. Really? Trades? No way! Wow. I'm speechless. I didn't think that that would be a thing that you couldn't do in a video game. You cannot edit player stats in this game. No player editing. I said in the intro that I didn't think that was going to be an issue. And yet, here it is. I'm going to just double check the instruction manual that they give it to you for a reason. Pause menu. I could do radar gun, ball cursor, batting mode. Let's see. Basic game control, setting up the game, starting single game, game modes, team management, 15. Page 15. Make a trade. Reshaping your rosters. Access to the team management. To access, select team management from the game setup screen or an options menu. Create a player or edit an existing one. So you can only edit who you've created. Is what I'm understanding. So if we were to go like A, okay. Huh. Wow. Okay, well, you know what? I thought we had one. I thought we had a sneaky contender, but it failed in the weirdest way I thought it would be able to fail. You can't edit the players, which means that all of the pitchers would have their full stats, which means their stamina would be at a point where they wouldn't ever get pulled because they would still have stamina. They'd still have juice. What a bizarre thing to falter on. I'm shocked. We have a stack of games from the year 2003. We're going to begin the year 2003 with All-Star Baseball 2003. All-Star Baseball 2003 is our first PlayStation 2 title of the video. Let's drop it in here. And I guess if this... Hopefully this disc is okay. It's looking all right. Pop this in here. Now with the PlayStation 2 games... I have a big old giant memory card, so plenty of space. That is the concern. The PS1 was the only one that was like, maybe. I have tried to use some of the acclaimed sports games previously for like random rosters, NFL stuff, and they do not work. So I don't have high hopes for this, but I was pleasantly surprised with some of the PS1 offerings. We'll see what this one offers. We get yet another sweet intro video. I thought MLB 2000's intro video was better than AAA 2000s. Acclaim Sports, where the stars play. All right, so copyright 2002, so it's another one of those like, hey, these rosters are outdated by a year. Press start, but no intro. Are you kidding me? All right, so that's an interesting mode, expansion. Player cards, home run derby, special features. We always got to check that back. Ooh. Trivia game. Trivia game? All right. Team management. I guess the one thing would be set lineup, trade players, free agents. There's no way that we are going to be... Oh, return. Why is circle return? What the heck? Team management, statistics, options? Game options. There's no way we're going to get... There's no way that 2 games in a row are not going to have player editing. Player draft. Uh-oh. I might have broken it. It doesn't... Uh-oh. Okay, there it goes. I just needed an extra second to load. Set lineups, set pitching staff, trade players, free agents, reset rosters. Switch teams, switch lineup, sub player, swap position, swap order, exit. Switch lineup? There's no way. This music is very weird. Sub player? You can't edit players. Why can you not edit players? Okay, hold on. Player cards? Open packs, trade-in cards. What the heck? Point list? Save card collection. Wait, hold on. Can we open a pack? We don't want to open a pack. Dang it. Trade-in cards? Point list. No. We literally have 2 games in a row that you cannot edit player stats. Are you kidding me? That's where these are going to falter? I didn't even check for MLB 2000. Is editing player stats a new-fangled feature? Let's check the franchise. Logos look nice. Would you like to begin your franchise with a player draft? Yes. View team review round, finish draft, reset draft. I love that they ask that. Finish draft. Wow. That was really quick. Yeah, this one faltered pretty quickly. Statistics, team management standings, weather forecast, schedule. It's a full 162. There's team management, staff, roster management, free agents, farm team, roster management, create a player. Yeah, this is about what I expected out of All-Star Baseball. That's kind of what I thought we would get, would be that it would just not... It had some of it, but it faltered pretty easily. We can't change the number of games. Like, there's nothing going on. All-Star Baseball is so quickly... Can you watch? Okay, I guess you can watch it at least, but you can't change the game number of games or the inning number. You can't even edit the players. You can do a fantasy draft, which is a positive, which I guess puts it technically above MLB 2000, but this one, this is the quickest out yet. Oh, and it gives you a title card too? Ooh, we get to listen to a terrible rendition of the national anthem every time, too. Fun.
Hello again, baseball fans, and welcome to another installment.
It's watermarked Acclaim Sports down in the lower right-hand corner, which I think is interesting.
Brought to you by the wonderful people at Acclaim Studios Austin and Acclaim Sports. Alongside former
Acclaim Studios Austin, interesting.
I'm Tom Brenneman, and welcome.
There's a lot of talking early in this one. Oh boy, that's That's a stance.
The shortstop. He steps on the bag.
Yes,
for the first
okay. It
down.
has good presentation, but unfortunately, no player editing kind of
Breakout season
kills that one.
in
Okay.
2001. Once he
All right.
finally got a chance
Well,
to play every day, the young catcher hit 320. had
Guess we'll let that
45
run
home
for a
runs,
second while we
90
eliminate All-Star Baseball 2003. So far, we don't have anything that's going to work for us. We are 0 for 3, which is not
Just
great.
inside.
I can't believe how quickly this one failed. Even if we had gotten into the franchise and like not been able to do that, it still wouldn't have been able to. Like, it was like, hey, would you like a fantasy draft? Which is awesome. But then you can't change any of the settings. That ball was up there
Number
forever.
2 on the long fly
So,
ball.
sorry, All-Star Baseball 2003. That'll do it for you. Sticking with the year 2003, we have next up alphabetically High Heat Baseball 2003. I have high hopes for this game because All-Star Baseball 2004, which was the game I was actually just going to grab, was a game that I thought worked really well, and I did a whole like off-day piece of content with it where we did like a 1-inning season or whatever it was and got to the end of the season and went to the World Series. And I was originally going to do the off-day content, but for the playoffs was going to be High Heat Baseball 2004 with the 1-inning World Series. But then my Xbox stopped working, and then this wasn't even, or it wasn't even the highest rated game. It was this one. So I'm hoping that it has what we need for it to have, and we'll jump in and try it out. But I also I now own 3 High Heat Baseball games, 2001, 2003, and 2004, which is odd. 2 of them with Kurt Schilling on the cover. Enhanced graphics, TV-like game presentation. Did they throw it to a sponsor for the piano place? Umpire agreement, arguments, and player ejections. See, that's the kind of stuff. That's why you buy games over other games. There we go. I made sure I turned the volume up just so we could hear it. Because I enjoy that sound. It's a good sound. Other modes include Fantasy Draft, Create a Player, Player Editor, Standalone Playoffs, Batting Practice, and All-Star Game. So this includes hecklers, vendors, crowds, stadium announcer, and new 2-man announcer team. This might be a contender. High Heat has risen above and is now the best baseball game on the market. Official PlayStation Magazine, May 2001. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we... Exhibition, preferences, rosters, tuning, volume, controller credits, load, save, rosters, load custom, reset to default. Whoops. Okay. Rosters. Wait, hold on. It said, I don't have the instruction. This one didn't come with an instruction manual. Create a player, player editor. How do I get to player editor? Rosters. Load a custom. Does that work? I didn't realize that this would be... Oh, edit play. It's on the main menu. Edit player. So then you'd want... what's the XP? Interesting. Hold on. Where's the... I guess I usually just go to the Mariners. Choose player. View pictures. Choose player. Paul Abbott. General. Oops. Batting. Pitching. Power, control, endurance. Ooh, I don't love that it's this, but what's it? How many segments is it in? 1, 2, 3, 10 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't love it, but it does seem to go up pretty evenly. So I guess you would go with like everybody at like 30 maybe? Effectiveness, ground ball ratio. Like that stuff's fine. It's literally just endurance. Okay. Okay, it has player editor. Do you wish? Nah, don't worry about it. We can go game modes, season, playoffs, batting practice, all-star game, home run derby, season, new, roster select, Reset to the default. Actual rosters. Fantasy draft. Excellent. Full 162. Custom length. Interesting. Okay. Designated hitter. Both. Innings per game. 3. Difficulty. Hall of Fame. That's fine. Replays. Home runs and Ks only. That's fine. Game pace. Normal. Wind on. Guest pitch on. Batter walk-up. Errors. Pitcher warm-up. Variable umpire. I like that. 2004 had like the most unique and interesting feature that you can turn on and off that I've ever seen in a baseball game. That's like you can turn the regular strike zone on and then you can turn the umpire strike zone on. Simulation. Is that more or less? Is that 50-50-ish? Yeah. Okay. So custom length. What does that mean? Season length. Oh, that's right. You can just... Or maybe not that's right. I could literally... Playoff round 1. Oh my god. Playoff round 1. World Series 7. All-Star game on. I could literally do the exact number of games that I need. Which in this case would be what? 100 and... What did I say? 110? Baltimore... Okay. Begin the draft. Autocomplete. I don't think there's a single negative about this game yet. Like, this is our front runner right now. Being able to literally pick the exact number of games. Because then, so if you were to go... It's saying, oh, it's flashing working by the way, behind my camera. It's given working. Continue. So then you would go what? 70 days. So then what's the schedule look like? A lot of Anaheim. I think what's interesting with this one, how do I go to select game? My game. How do I go? Okay. It is weird because it does just kind of truncate it. That's a lot of games against the Athletics. Oh boy, that's... We just playing the AL? Is there a single NL team in here? Minnesota? No. Toronto, Baltimore, Minnesota. Okay, well I said there wasn't a single negative, and it when you do the custom schedule, you don't play anyone from the opposing league, and the problem is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row against Toronto. So it's not balanced super well. Minnesota. Yeah, you don't get a single game. Huh. Okay, so that is unfortunate. Is there a way... Designated hitter both. Custom length. You know what? Sure, I will save that just in case. I don't think I'll use it, but so you could it's 100. So and then you'd have 3 rounds of playoffs if the team were to make it. So you could do like 107 games, and then 108, 109 is like an NLCS, ALCS, and then 110 would be like that. I like that flexibility. Yes. So is there, I guess the question would be is there season new reset to default just in case. We could do actual rosters, that's fine. Full 162. Both 3 MVP Hall of Fame. Oops. No home runs and strikeouts. Burial umpire. I don't know why I'm doing all of this. Well, the one thing that I wanted to check was if you do like, we'd pick kind of a weird number, but if you were to do like 80, like 104, 80, what if you did 58? Let's do 58. Start game on 357. That's the same problem. Might be switched up a little bit, but I don't see a single NL team here. Yeah, that kind of stings. So what if we go play game? Oh, it's so close. So that's, I guess that's one aspect of it. You figure that if you were to just shorten up the season, it would just even it out, I guess.
Welcome everybody. I'm Dave O'Brien.
I had high hopes for this. I think it works.
Playing today, it's the Seattle Mariners.
I think it's still a front runner, but that lack of
we're ready for a ball game.
the lack of team variety is huge. High heat.
Play ball.
Now batting, the right
Ichiro
fielder.
Suzuki is now at the plate. Foul ball. The count
Lack
is 0-1.
of opponents.
It's a fly ball. It drops in for a hit. There's a base hit.
Now batting, the center
Now
fielder.
stepping up to the plate, Mike Cameron.
That's big.
It's fouled off. The count is 0-1.
Like it looks pretty good. I'm a little surprised that we get this camera angle. Replay VCR is kind of cool. Normal batting cam. Pitcher.
0-2 is the count.
There's a lot going on.
Off, throw to first.
You have to go like man, this is
The runner's going. He dives head first.
will
Count is
transform
1-2.
center vertically. There is a lot of kind of gunk on the camera.
He
It's
swings
a pretty bad
and he's
camera angle in Oakland, but maybe isn't the problem in some of the other games.
Here comes the always dangerous Edgar Martinez.
We get good information there. I guess you don't really need to know what kind of pitch it or how to throw them.
The pitch inside, 1-0.
It still isn't great. But with this angle, I do like the...
2-0. Foul ball.
I like that he's like, what?
2-1 is the count.
What?
Ball. That one's low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now he delivers. Ball. Ball
Wow,
4, that's
okay,
a
so a
walk.
5-pitch walk there. It has nice presentation. It has the base path thing that helps us keep track of where people are. Brett Boone.
Boone.
But I don't know if you get a bad streak of games, you're just watching the Oakland Athletics
Split finger
6 times in a row, which I guess the idea with a fantasy draft would be is that the rosters would be a little more
An incredible
balanced, but we need something that has a level of balance to the schedule. So I think that unfortunately, that's a big mark. It's a really it's a really big mark against this game specifically. It has pretty much everything I want. I don't love the player editor bar as opposed to a number, because I think that makes it a number makes it easier to slice and dice in the way that I want to. But it would basically be where every starting pitcher would have like a 4, and then like the relievers would have 3, and kind of go from there. And hopefully that would force managers to make decisions. But it just, not having the variety, that sucks. I had high hopes for it, and it almost met every single one of them. Sega Sports has entered the competition with World Series Baseball 2K3. This is one of those kind of cheeky ones where it's like, oh, World Series Baseball versus baseball featuring ESPN 2K. We technically have two 2K variants, but that's okay. We're having fun with it. We have used NFL 2K3 for the random rosters series, so I have, like High Heat Baseball 2003, I do have some high hopes for this, but I also am a little worried about how it overall works. Because there have been, I think it was 2K2 that had kind of some of the weird little things with it. But let's see. 25 Hall of Fame players? Do we get another intro video? Did we have one with All-Star or High Heat? Oh, we get the Sports Center intro. Let's go! Yes. Oh, why are they giving me the chime? Come on. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Oh God! Look out! Why would they put that in the intro highlights? Oh, look at that. Some weird uniforms. God, it's the baby back ribs thing. I want my baby back. I want my... And they just never hit it? That's that to me. Holy moly. Took so long to get that. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Okay. 2K3. Apparently that's all we get to enjoy from this fine video game is the intro. Okay, there it is. These are a little bit slower, just as far as the 2K stuff just not loading well. I remember that now that it's like, oh, that's right, because NFL was kind of the same way. The logo looks weird. Is it like that on... No, it's flat on the cover. It's a little bump right above World. Okay. So we have the Sega Sports Challenge. I think that's an online... Is that an online feature? I don't know what that is. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Never mind. Okay. Roster Manager. Edit Player. So then you would go... What are we looking at? The D-backs. Cancel. Promote. Move. Edit selected rating. Far. Oh, you can only go down to 30. That's annoying. It's work withable, but it is a little bit annoying. Stamina 102. Stamina 120. What? Why? Add selected rating. You can go. So you can go from 30 to 127. How low can you go? Is it just 30 flat? Okay. Now we still at 100 overall. Okay, so you can edit the players. That's helpful. I like that it's a number. I don't love that it's at 30. That's a weird number. But that's fine. Exit. Game modes. So you can go franchise or season. I guess we could take a look at that. Odd numbers of games here. 120 is too many. 82 leaves it in kind of a weird spot. Does the franchise have a different number? No. Fantasy draft. Injuries, computer trading. So you would go 82, which for our purposes leaves 110, 30, 28, probably 25 days. Maybe there's something there. Well, no. 120 is literally too many. So I guess 82, fantasy draft, serpentine, injuries on, trades. All fictional players, hitter fatigue, playoff format. 357, that's fine. Line of management. Why is that the change? Why is that the change team button? CPU draft for us. Oh. It's weird that it's so chunky at times. Why is this so inconsistent? Okay. Important drafting minor league players. Okay. Preparing for 2003 season. Got it. The one thing I didn't see was designated hitter. I might have just missed that. Schedule. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and you fix that for me. Oakland. Oakland, Texas, Anaheim, Oakland, Anaheim, Cleveland, Detroit, New York, Chicago, Cleveland, Kansas City, Minnesota. Okay, good lord. Philly, Mets, Montreal, Atlanta, San Diego, Texas, Tampa Bay, All-Star Game. Cancel. No home run derby. Toronto, Boston, Tampa Bay, Baltimore to end the season. Okay, so there's at least some variety. You get most of the teams in there. Let's go ahead and save this. Season 1, that's fine. Just kind of make it a little easier. Won't necessarily be the one that I want to use, but there is something about like, oh, this is the one that we drafted in the startup video. Okay. Setup. Presentation options. Huh. Okay. That was not helpful. Game difficulty pro, AI sliders pro, pitch speed, batting cursor, always on, okay. Length of game. Does that do it for the whole thing? Because I think I forgot to look at that. Here, hold on. We'll quit real quick. Game modes, season, 162. Yeah, doesn't have it right off the bat. Fantasy draft. I think all of these are the same. I guess which would be what's the difference between franchise and season. So then, what if we hold on? Where's our load season? This one might not work because it doesn't have a universal inning change. So we want to go to setup, presentation, no, game options, 3 always on. Yeah, the DH and the, more specifically that, strike zone. Simulate this game with box score. 5. Yeah, that went way too long. Okay. That went a full game even though it shouldn't have. Seattle scored 5 in the first. They should have won 5-1. Okay. So this one does not work, which is fine. Okay, advance. Can you even play this game? You can watch it. Why is our team so bad? What the heck? World Series baseball got eliminated kind of early. Number of innings, you have to be able to change that, and they don't have that.
Now fans from the place they call the
I do love it. They got the thumbnail image and everything. It's got the ESPN branding. That's what you want.
Today it's the Mariners.
It's an old game where we don't even have to be. We would not even have to be the Mariners. We could be like the Expos or some weird franchise that, I guess that's about the only franchise that doesn't exist, but
Well, the stakes are always a bit higher when
good presentation.
so they'll need to bring it today.
God.
These are the kinds of games that can
So
really
let's
influence your
go
position in the standings. They'll need to have an
WSB.
A-game day.
All right, Rex, the throw down to second is just concluded, so we're ready to get things started.
No universal.
Oh, and he has to dance out of the way of that one.
Change. No universal inning change. That's about it.
Swing and a ground ball. Brady is there.
Ooh, that was a tight play over at first, but there is no replay.
Too close for comfort. You see that last
Wow.
little stretch?
That is...
Called out. Close play.
Wow. Some good replays there.
Will be the back.
Dang it. Why can't you change the numbers of innings universally? Otherwise, we're in real good shape here. Oh, and even it has like... God.
This is swung
Ooh,
on
another
and out.
grounder.
Anderson.
That's an easy out as well. Can we change presentation? CPU picture camera. Camera views.
First for out number 2.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so then that you could probably put up here maybe?
A well-hit drive, but foul to the left.
Yeah, there you go. You have the heat zone.
Beautiful looking changeup.
Kind of a
Hits the low
Kind of a
strike.
cluttered ESPN logo. I feel like baseball is kind of the one sport that doesn't have like a clean score bug.
Runners in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1 in a scoreless ballgame. Here's
Okay.
a look at the
Well,
defense
there you
for
go.
the
That's
Mariners.
World Series Baseball 2K3. Unfortunately, it fails our test for what we need it for because you can't universally change the innings of games, which would make the stats all weird. I guess fortunately, at least, oh, I don't even know. Ideally, if you were to watch a game, it would be 3 innings, but I don't know that for a fact. And we're kind of stuck with weird cameras. Whatever. 2K5 will have another chance, or 2K will have another chance with ESPN 2K5. We'll see if that fares any better. In what might be the biggest surprise of the video, instead of MVP Baseball 2005, which is the game that is very beloved by the baseball community, we actually have MVP 2004. And unfortunately for me, it's the worst looking disc I've pulled so far. So hopefully it'll work. It seemed to start pretty okay. Okay. It's doing okay. The PS2, it's a beast. This case is like all goofed up, sucks, ripped, and it doesn't even really show. So, all right, 2004 MVP Baseball 04. It's gonna have the EA tracks, copyrighted music, I'm sure. Maybe. I don't even know if we're gonna get out of it. Okay, there we go. You know what? Well, that was on an Xbox. was going to say, like, MVP 2005 was one of the, like, I forget why I was using it. It just seemed like it took a while to load, but then that console died, so who knows? Who could know? Checking memory card. There shouldn't be anything on my memory card for MVP 04.
EA
I mean, I certainly hope not.
It's in the game.
Ooh, THX certified. Let's go.
Kenny Lofton of Chicago Cubs, and I'm in the game.
There we go.
MVP
Kinda weird.
Baseball 2004.
Oh, do you think you... I wonder, because on arena football... Oh, here we go. Arena football, there's some of them have, like, all of the interstitials. Or all the intros. Master the art of hitting. Play flawless defense. Dominate. Wait, this looks like an ad. It's like an E3 trailer. What is happening? The journey through the minors. There you go. There's no way they got that. Ooh, look at that sepia tone. Good. Why'd they fade out the music like that? Whoa. Oh, interesting. It felt like more like trailer than intro video, but it is kind of weird that team roster's current as of 1/15/04. Interesting. New for the 2004 season, MVP Baseball 2004. It's weird that they had to put that on the bottom. Did they release MVP 04 twice? Is now a question that I'm asking. I guess we can look at that. We can use the internet while we load in here. Hold on. Let's go MVP Baseball 4. MVP Baseball 2004 and 2005. Building on MVPs 2003. Surprising. Actually, hold on. Ooh, awarded new unlockables. Yes. I don't know what that means. I guess I played Madden 04 on this, so it would have that, like, data. EA Sports Extras, credits, EA Sports Presents. Hold on, I do want to turn off the music. Stella Star, My Coco. Kind of recognize. I remember that song. Oh. My Coco, my Coco. Come on. Snow Patrol, Spitting Games. Interesting. Oh, wait. No. Except. Okay. So let's see. Building on MVP 2003, surprisingly successful rookie effort. 2004 made major refinements in both the game's control scheme and in its dynasty mode. And a baseball gaming first MVP 2004 was licensed by both the MLB and Minor League Baseball, featuring real minor league teams of the class AA and AAA. These improvements on the netted the PS2 and Xbox twin scores of blah blah blah, outpacing GameSpot best PlayStation 2 game of March 2004. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so 2004 launched in North America March 9th. And then 03. So then it must be, because triple play must be the weird one. Where's triple play baseball? Triple play 99 was released in 98, 2000 and 99. Triple play 2002 was released in 2002. Oh, because they had triple play 2000, triple play 01, triple play baseball, then triple play 2002. That's very, oh god, that's so weird. So freaking weird. All right. Well, now that we've solved that mystery that didn't really need to be solved, we can jump into MVP 2004. Maybe this is the one that I had. I thought we had 05, but maybe we had 04, because I recognize the My Coco song. Okay. So I guess options. Roster management is kind of the first thing, because it's nice and easy. Create edit players. Edit player. Nice and easy here. We can just go Mike Mussina starting pitcher. Sure, why not? It looks like it's going to be bars rather than numbers, which I don't love. Oh, matter fielder ratings. Pitcher ratings. Oh, never mind. Oh, this goes all the way down to 0. Interesting. So you could take... That's fine. Take Mussina's stamina at 94, and then if you just chopped it into thirds, that'd be like a 33 or something like that. 30, 32, whatever. Interesting. Value. Yeah. Would that be worth it, though? So if you were to take what? You were to take... where's my calculator? That's what I was looking for. 94... 94... Nope. Delete. 94 divided by 3. 30... We'll give him 32 on the stamina. We done editing player? Yes. Takes him down a little bit. Free agents. The question would start to become is like how many players are you gonna have to edit? Oh god, that's a little worrying. So then, okay, so you could do that. All rosters are reset upon exiting Dynasty mode. Unsaved roster changes will be lost when using default rosters. Yes. So if you were to go play now, well, wait, can you watch a game? Ooh. It's like you can't watch, so you'd have to play this. Okay, so then we don't have to worry about that. This game might falter before we even get to the player rating thing, because that's going to be the biggest... I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle, is trying to get the player ratings to get to a level where... where's Texas? Where the computer is forced. But if you have to change a bunch of ratings for the minor leagues as well, that's going to start to get real wonky. Texas? No. Darn, I was hoping that we would be able to... I wanted to play as a Spokane. Come on. Alright. So let's go game modes. Let's go... Manager mode. Dynasty mode. New Dynasty. Team chemistry. Profile 1. Fantasy draft. Random. MVP, injury, suspensions, errors, DH role, both. Default rosters, unlockable players, trade deadline. Man, MVP just does not work. It does not work the way that I want it to. Because you can't fix the innings. Oh, did you even not get to change? I don't think you got to change the number of games either. Whatever. Yeah, you definitely did not get to change. Oh my god. MVP. MVP. What's the MVP rewards? Why do we have that? Weird. Okay. In-game home run pitcher, dynasty playoffs, all. Whatever. EA Sports Bio. We could take a look at that. That's exciting. It's not. It's actually a really cool concept. I like it a lot. NHL 2004. I don't own this game. Do I? Have I played NHL 2004? Hold on. Now we gotta go in. Now we gotta go in to my own videos, which is weird. Hold on. So I think we are kind of stuck without this game though. Game modes, dynasty, new dynasty, team chemistry. Yeah, no inning change, no game number change. What a disaster. No inning change or season length. Okay. That was... we'll jump in just to kind of like jump in, but I'm pretty sure you can't even watch the games. It doesn't matter. Oops. Come on. What am I looking at? My own profile. Yeah, whatever. Play today's game. Play. Yep. Okay. All right. The MVP games act so much like the current Madden games that are so freaking irritating to use, where it doesn't make sense why it gets stuck in weird spots that don't make sense. Just out of curiosity. We look at NHL. No. 20. NHL 20, sure. NHL 24, I guess. But other than that, it's just demo discs, and they're all well, would I have played NHL? Would it have counted NHL? And nope, it was NHL 06. Didn't matter. Okay, don't know why that's on my profile. That's very weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be using MVP 2004 as it fails in so many different ways. 3 different ways it failed. 3 different, and the worst part is it had the style of rating that I wanted, where basically it could cut it to 0. That's what you're looking for. That's what I want. But no. You can't watch games. You can't adjust season length. You can't change game length. ESPN 2K5, or Major League Baseball 2K5, powered by ESPN, gives 2K a second shot. I think ESPN Baseball 2005. I don't know why. Because it was ESPN. It's World Series Baseball 2K3. Then it was ESPN Baseball MLB 2K4. Now it's MLB powered by ESPN. It's a disaster. It's a disaster of a naming sequence, and I hate it a lot. This game has like a lot of fun cheat codes to use. This would be a fun one to do as like a play-in thing, where if you can get like the right number of seasons, you could always like assign your profile to it and have a good time with it. But I'd like to see if it works for watching. Maximum fielding. You got the K zone. I think of all the games that we've tried so far, this is the one that I have the most experience with because it was I believe, an off-day piece of content. I believe. Okay. 2K Sports. Visual concepts. Kush. Oh, yes. Intro video. Here we go, baby. Oh, they had to blur the logo. There's Ichiro. Ichiro again? We only know one player for the Seattle Mariners. We got him. Yeah. Oh. Blurred logos. They even blur some people flipping the fingers. There it is. Look at that. Look at the raw power. The excitement of baseball. There's no user profile. Nah, we won't worry about it right now. So we have the Skybox, which is the cool mode that they have. Okay. So, first thing we'll do is we'll check in just manage roster, create, reset, team rosters. Why is this not running well? Okay, ooh boy. Oh boy, oh god, game? Is it my headphones or is it the game? I think it's the game. So if you were to go, what? JJ Putts, edit player. General, accessories, appearance, hitting, batter, fielding, pitching, stamina. Ooh. Okay, so that goes from 1 to 100. That's kind of nice. 125. That's really stupid. Okay. Exit and lose changes. Hold on. You want to do cancel, ERA, Scott Atkinson, Jamie. Let's look at Jamie Moyer. He's a starter. Pitch ratings. Oh god. Oh, that we wouldn't need to worry about. Don't worry about it. Stamina 108. So if you were to go what? You go 108 divided by 3, 36. Or would you literally need to go 108 and then divide it by 9? Like a 12? That doesn't seem right. Let's see a 38. 38. Keep changes. And I think what we want to do is this is more like the next step. I guess the important part is you can change them. It's a little bit of a pain, but you can do it. No, let's jump in. Will load very well. Home, road, alternate. Cold, whatever. Calm, daytime. Pure baseball. Ichiro. Who did I shoot? Who did I fix? Was it Moyer? Did it save that I gave him a 32 thing?
From the Baseball Tonight studios, I'm Carl Ravitch, and we are just about set to kick off some exhibition baseball
see, we get-
here on ESPN.
Look
On
at
tap, an
that. Look at the
interleague
cool.
matchup
You get the.
featuring the Redbirds
Oh,
of
you
St.
get the
Louis
ESPN
and
stuff.
Seattle
Oh God, it's
Mariners.
awesome.
Let's see who's got an early edge.
Are you 7-13? That's pretty bad.
Mark
Pretty bad.
Mulder will be taking the mound for the St.
We'll
Louis
be taking the
Cardinals.
mound.
Last season, his ERA was just above 4.40. Jamie Moyer will also get the start for Seattle. You know, if you're a pitcher, you need to keep runs off the board, and last year he didn't. That ERA right above 5.20. Standing by now for the call here on ESPN.
We'll go ahead and just continue. Okay, so I just want to look at options. Is there a bullpen? What do we? Well, substitutions here. Bullpen. Rested. I can't tell. Oh God, none of this is. It's not running very well. I'm noticing.
First pitch, here it comes.
And the
So,
hitter thought that was
where
inside.
is-
Right there on the corner.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He throws. This one swung on and hit on the line. Reese is there and puts it away for out number one.
The display on
One
that's
out,
pretty
none on.
awful.
First pitch to him.
I do like the K zone
Has
in
him out
this,
front as he swings.
but I think I
Strike
need
one.
that stamina to drop a little bit faster.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Ibanez is over and he makes the catch for the out.
Oh, there's like some weird video gamey stuff.
He gets good wood on this
really
one, but
hate
it hangs up long
the
enough
way
for
the
left
bases are
fielder to
displayed.
get there
It
without
looks
much
awful.
trouble.
Now let's take a look at the Mariners as they take the field. Let's take a look at their defense. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to second. Boone is there. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. Now we go to the last of the first. Then we have no score. Mark Mulder will
So
be doing
let's
the pitching.
try this.
He was an impressive 17-game winner a year ago.
Well, John, you have to be happy when you have Mark Mulder out there on the mound. He'll eat up innings by dominating the offense with an assortment of pitches. He's one of the elite pitchers in this game for the last 5 years. Look for that to continue. 0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1-0.
Man, that's right down the middle. And missed it. Strike 3.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Litter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Okay, so his stamina not really
The
changing.
pitch. Takes one off the plate for a ball.
Is there like a way to show?
Now once again it's time for fan mail questions brought to you by ESPN Video Games. Say, Joe, can a switch hitter switch sides in the middle of an at-bat?
Yeah, to my knowledge, you can change sides anytime you want if it's to your advantage.
All right, that's very inside baseball-ish of you, Joe. And now let's go back to the game.
There's no like. There's no. Your baseball off. Slam zone. Showboat catches. I don't love
Here's
this
the
camera
1-1
angle.
pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Mulder is there. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Now let's take a look at the Cardinals defense. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
No.
Even if he swings at that pitch, there's not a lot he can do with great pitch.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Walker makes the catch, and that ends the
So
inning.
30 might be too much.
And they don't make any noise this half. After 1, then we have no score. The heart of the order coming up next. Scott Rowland is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him. First pitch, here it comes. Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Gone, a solo homer.
Man, what an effort by the right fielder. He gets up there, but he just can't quite pull it back.
So what if we go and quit? Well, I'm putting a lot of time into this. I guess the good thing I can. We go options, manage roster, team rosters. Don't love the loading. That's going to be a huge pain. So at 12, we messed with Moyer. Jeremy Moyer. Oh God.
Hello, everyone. ESPN just moments away from heading out to the America's pastime. We're going to bring it to your living room. With John Miller and Joe Morgan, this is Carl Ravitch. They'll call the game in just a moment. Straight ahead, interleague baseball featuring the Central Division St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. Who are the hurlers on the hill tonight? Time now to size them up. See who's got the edge. Mark Mulder will take the ball for St. Louis in this one. And Mulder had another solid season last year. 33 starts. He won 17, lost only 8. And he also led the American...
He has...
Okay, so...
First pitch to him. And he tries to get one down. Moyer is there to play it on the hop. His throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
That's a pretty significant drop.
Scott
Oh, God.
Rowe in the 4th spot, grounded back to the mound. Over to second for 1.
Hell yeah.
And this one's got to be a candidate for Sports Center Play of the Week, Joe.
John, they make it look easy here. I love making plays like that at second base. A ground ball double play is a boost to your team. Keeps everyone on their toes.
First swung on, hit well. This one has a chance if it's fair. And it's off the wall.
Oof, boy.
Well, the first 2 men were set down fairly quickly, but he keeps the inning alive with a base hit.
That's fine. That's fine.
First pitch is a cutter.
They didn't move that very well.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ooh, there we
Good
go.
cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Great location with the cutter. If you keep it there, you can get everybody out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Moyer is there.
Okay, so I think that's what you have to do. I've been wrong the whole time. You're going to have to divide it by 9 to the best of your ability. So I think it's going to be imperative that we find a game that...
And we have no score. Mark Mulder.
I think it's going to be imperative that we have a game that goes all the way to 0. Because I don't know that 30 is going to be low enough. I just don't know. Like, basically every pitcher in the game is going to have, like, a 15 stamina. Okay, so let's go into game modes. That was probably a little bit too much of a deep dive into some of the other stuff that I need to worry about later. So we have season and franchise here. That's fine. 162, 120, 82, 40. Fine. Can you tinker with the... No, you can't. Oh, God. Why wouldn't you let me tinker with the number of innings? Franchise? Number of user teams. Why? Damn it. Game. Serpentine. Doesn't even matter. Three, 5, 7. All that work, all that research to look into and to have it fail because we cannot change the number of innings in a game. Yeah, that is irritating. Oakland, Texas, Anaheim, Oakland, Cleveland, New York, Houston, wrong team. Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, Mets. Okay, there's a little NL in there at least. All-Star Game. Darn. Boy, this is just not working the way I wanted to. I am... We're down to a final few games here, and I am shocked at how many of them just do not work. I understand. I get it. I'm asking for, like, kind of threading the needle here of 5 or 6 settings that I need to be in, but, like, none of them are giving me what I need all at once, which is frustrating. I kind of knew that ESPN Baseball wasn't going to work, the 2K5 version of it. I was hoping that maybe I missed something, but it definitely did not work. So with that, we are down to the final 2 entrants, and both of them are the Sony-owned MLB games. Like I said in the intro of this particular segment, I do have the most experience with ESPN 2K5. I was hoping that there was something that I had missed that would allow the game to actually work, but unfortunately it gets destroyed because it can't. You can't change the number of innings for the entire season, which is kind of what we were looking for. Again, that would be a fun game to use if, like, you wanted to do like a brief 20-something game season. There's like fun cheat codes you can turn on, but you have to play the game. It's an interesting pick and a good pick, and it has that ESPN branding and presentation. It just is missing a key setting. We have the final 989 Sports MLB game, MLB 2006. This was, weirdly enough, it's released in 2005. It is the worst looking disc I've pulled so far. Hopefully it works okay. We're down to the final couple. I don't love where we're at here. Because our best... I don't even know. I'm surprised that this has gone this way. Bum, bum, bum. That doesn't look great. Kind of looks like it started to load something up there in the top left. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Oh, that's a little bit of a mix there. Dive tag, noise. Again, this one's kind of an ad. Oh, King Griffey Jr. Fluid animations. This game was tied with MLB 2000 as the highest rated in this franchise, just as a reminder. Man, what a manual step off. 2005, huh? Ooh, offline throws. control your arm's accuracy. Okay. All right. 2005 Sean would have probably been very into that. 2024 Sean, not so much. Not quite as much. Okay. Let's go options. No Way Out. Theory of a Dead Man. Acceptance. Chevelle. Pillar. Switchfoot. The Used. 1,000-Foot Crutch. What? Hey, remember when I turned this song off? How do you... Can you skip? Okay, well, alright. I don't love that we're looking at this as a setting change. No. Apply modifications to the options now, yes. Oh, did I need to go like one further back? Okay, features, create a player profile, game tips, player movement, rosters. Uh-oh. There's no way this game's gonna fail like this. Options? No way. Game modes, exhibition, career, franchise, season. New one player. Oh, I don't love the way that that's displayed. I kind of hate it. Ooh, God. This is a bad-looking team. Okay, so that's... Fantasy draft on. P1 difficulty, I guess I'll... veteran. 82, 29, 14. God. Okay. Fast play off, batter walk up, strike zone, hot zone, fade, P1, blah, blah. Okay, innings, there we go. 3. Fielder assist, CPU trading, force trades, ignore budgets, time of day. DH on. Pitch interface, meter, classic. Don't know what that means, doesn't matter. Catcher, oh, okay, here we go. Pit, badge, what? Pitcher. Manager mode view. Oh, the dugout. Oh, we could look at the dugout. That's cool. Presentations, many. Game tips, P1. Widescreen, 16:9, whatever. Okay, so... I don't see an option. Hold on. I'll look at the instruction manual, but I don't see an option for edit players. Which I really need. Getting started, game types, defense, game modes, quick game, career, franchise, season, online, features, 19 maybe, features, ooh, USB iToy camera, okay, cool, create players using pictures of 2006 users, have fun using iToy USB camera, and the physical characteristics of you and your friends to field the team. Fantasy draft. Make all the player selections when the draft is complete. You can select teams from the draft list. Profile. News promos. Privatizing your tournaments. Message boards. Oh, this is online. What? Oh, online. I read that wrong. Oh, features. Oh, features, create player. Okay, gotcha. Profile, goals, rosters. Rosters that have been changed could be saved to your memory card. Player movement. Ooh, don't know. Options, difficulty. Auto throwing. Player movement allows you to alter any team roster by adding or removing players from a roster. Player moves will not be rejected because they are done before selecting a game mode, not consider player trades. No restrictions with player movement as you can exchange any two players in the league, e.g. all-star shortstop for utility player. So is that going to be it? Are we going to get locked? So are we going to get locked again because we can't edit a freaking player? Where's the features? Player movement. Oh my gosh. Why? Why would you not allow someone to edit your players? Profile. Rosters. Oh my god. So you can't edit the players. This sucks. What the heck is going on here? Create play, iToy regular. God, I want an iToy so bad. I have like 3 or 4 games that I can use it for my own face, which I think is hilarious. Wait, can I not even simulate the draft? Oh, auto draft is square. Oh god. Oh god. Auto draft is square. My bad. That one's on me. Anaheim, Oakland, Anaheim, Texas, Detroit, Kansas City, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Colorado. Okay. Well, that's a long road trip. We have the All-Star game. Cleveland, Toronto to end it. So then around the league leaders, accolades, player management, lineup, defensive, free agent, trade, inactive roster, Figgins. Player card, back, help, switch panels. Oops. Okay. Yeah, because the problem is pitching rotation. Too much stamina. Dontrelle Willis, good pitcher. Would love to have him on the team, but I need that stamina way, way down. Player card back, help. Yeah. I think we're stuck because we can't adjust player ratings. Which means that if it's a 3... God dang it. God freaking frick. Games. Just have all the settings at once. I don't know why this is so hard. It's not. It's super easy. You just do it. You just friggin' do it. We're 0 for 8. I bought 8 games. Not a single one of them works for what I want to do. And the worst part is Triple Play 2000 was the closest, except for you couldn't do it. I guess Triple Play and MLB 06. High Heat's probably the closest realistically. This is a nightmare. This is such a frustrating nightmare. As you can see with MLB 2006 from 989 Studios, it's not going well. We're currently 0 for 8, and we're going to look at MLB 10, the show. I'm not going to worry about showing you that footage because it does get pretty frustrating. First of all, it started with, I tried to hook up a PlayStation 3. It was kind of a pain in the butt because I couldn't get the cord to charge the controller, and I've been having so many problems with charged controllers lately. And so I was already like kind of agitated about that, and of course that was the thing that was going wrong. Long story short, I have a lot of experience with the MLB The Show franchise. That was kind of last option. The last option pick was the highest rated The Show game. If you go earlier than 2017, from like MLB probably 07, we'll say, the PS3 HD era. We'll just go with that because that's nice and easy to understand. There's a mode called Season Mode. You can tinker with the settings much like MLB 2006, where it has that set number of games. You can tinker with the innings. You can do the fantasy draft. You can do everything you need to do. This was my fallback, and it'll work for what I want, or so I thought. It started to get really frustrating because not only was I having trouble with the PlayStation 3 controller, but I could not get the stamina settings to work. I turned the CPU stamina in the like general game options all the way down. I turned user pitching stamina and relievers and closers. I turned that stamina all the way to 0. I took Felix Hernandez. I put his rating at literally 0 stamina, and he would not. It just didn't go down in a way that worked for me. He was still going to be able to pitch 2, probably 3 innings, and it became very frustrating. It became so frustrating, I threw in MLB 2K10, I threw in MLB 2K13, I threw in MLB The Show 11, just hoping that one of these games would work for what I was looking for, and none of them did. As even a little bit of a bonus piece of information, when I was using MLB 2K10 and 2K13, they have maybe the least helpful display that I've really ever seen. The only thing the only like kind of information you can get from the pitchers is their composure. There's no way to see stamina. I couldn't find it, couldn't figure it out, so I had no idea if I was even affecting the stamina. And the pitching was awful and tough to use. It's got the weird... It basically has pinpoint, but if pinpoint sucked, that's what the 2K10 or specifically 2K13 pitching was like. I think it was in 2K10. It doesn't matter. It was awful either all the way around. It was so unhelpful, and it was like doing MLB The Show 10 for like 45 minutes, being irritated with that, and then just trying and faltering and trying and faltering, and it just, I could not believe how unhelpful that game was to you, and it made sense why those versions of those games are so lowly rated. So this was a very large, very long experiment and a very long video for me to go, I don't really know where I want to go from here. I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to work on the edit, chop things down, get the video where I'd like it to be, and hopefully by the time I'm done with it and hit export, I have a solution for you. Unfortunately, I don't have a firm, confident solution for you. However, I have been thinking more about the cheat code version of a season of randomized rosters inside of ESPN MLB 2K5. I played it on an off day, had some fun with it. You can turn on like strikeouts for runs, and if you strike out, you give them a run. So like walks get runs. Like you can make it a weird, wacky game. I think that puts me at a disadvantage because I tend to strike out a lot at the plate and maybe don't get a ton of those. But I like the interface. I like the way that game plays and looks. It has the ESPN stuff on it. I don't love the bases in the corners. So I was thinking about maybe just doing that. Because the stats aren't going to matter, we can just play 3-inning games with a randomized roster, have a goofy, fun amount of time, and kind of just go with that. I can even go in and for myself, just kind of turn the stamina down, and we can tinker with our team in the game to get it to where I would like it, and then just let the CPU do whatever it's going to do. And then we're playing the game throughout the off season at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards it. So you might see that tomorrow because that is when that would start. So I'll load it up. Maybe I'll do a test game or two and see if people are interested in it, if people like it. It has kind of everything I'm looking for. It's got a good thumbnail image. It's got the ESPN branding. And like I said, it has a lot of the malleable factors. It just doesn't have the overall inning change and that sort of thing. So that's kind of where my head's at right now is, hey, let's have fun. We did backyard baseball. That was more on the fun side. It doesn't have to be simulation all the time. We could take the off season, be goofy. what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Please help me out here. If you'd like to see that, we'll probably start it tomorrow. There might just be a game up tomorrow anyway, because I think it might be kind of fun to just see what it would be like to do that. So let's maybe give it a shot. If you'd like to see that, you can subscribe right over here. I know this is a very long video. Thank you for sticking through it. If you did, if you didn't, I guess you're not really watching this part, but you can subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. And then we'll have all the playlists, all the applicable playlists will be on the screen. Probably like Backyard Baseball, MLB, the show up here. And then I'll probably have this morning's video up here, which is a taste test. And then what I'll probably do is try to switch that out to whatever is next so you can watch that. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the regular season content. Hopefully you'll enjoy the off-season content. If you're cool and you don't want to watch that, that's totally fine. I understand. No problem. We'll see you in February as we get ready for Season 5 of Seattle Mariners Baseball. Thank you again for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.